Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Stacy, the 911 Stitcher. This video is about cross stitch and today is Friday, April 17th, 2020. It's video number 30. So welcome everybody, new subscribers. Welcome back to everybody that's been following me since the beginning. Thank you so much. Little update on me. I'm doing a little better. I'm pretty much about the same as when you guys saw me last week. It's been a couple weeks since my surgery and I'm still very, very tired, and you'll start hearing it in my voice as usual. This even happened when I was at work, when I started getting really tired or kind of weak, you know, I start losing my voice. So let's hope that it stays. Anyway, I'm doing better. I'm still dealing with pain and still dealing with some swelling issues. And so my husband was concerned for a while because my knee looked like a cantaloupe. But, you know, like I told him, I said, this is my 7th surgery on this same knee, and it's expected. It's going to look like this for a while. And the incisions are healing very nice. It's amazing how skin can just reconstruct and rebuild, and they look really nice. They actually look, I mentioned in my previous videos that the incisions, they're side by side running down my leg, and they're actually shrinking a little bit, so they're not so long. And anyway, not that I'm going into any leg contests anytime soon, but if I did, people will look at it and just go, oh my God, that's a Frankenstein leg. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, things are healing nice. It's just the inside and all the work that was done on the inside is taking its toll on me. And like a lot of viewers had said, and like I told my husband, this stuff takes time, and this should not be any surprise to him because this is my 3rd or 4th knee surgery with him. So he knows stuff takes time, and he just gets worried when he sees a knee that looks like a cantaloupe. Okay, let's get into some cross stitch news. I've got some new releases to show you guys. I'll show you some progress I've had this week, and I want to talk to you about the giveaways for next week. So for news, if anybody has ever ordered from Victorian Rose Needle Arts, I purchased from them for the first time this week. They were amazing. I'm embarrassed to say, but I ordered a lot, and they got my order together within hours. I couldn't believe it. They had it shipped that day. So check out Victorian Rose Needle Arts because I think they're amazing. I just couldn't believe the turnaround that it was that same day. It was awesome. I was watching a Flosstuber yesterday. I want to say it was Janet Jabber. I can't remember who it was, but she showed a free chart that I loved. Check out brooksbooks.com, and that's Brooks with an E, B-R-O-O-K-E-S, books.com. She showed a free chart because Patriotic is coming up soon for us here in the States. I'll show this real quick because I'm not sure if we can show these free, I think we can show these free charts. They're out there in the internet. So, but anyway, this I thought was so beautiful. Let me put something behind it. It is called Land That I Love, and I thought it was so pretty. So go to her website. It is brooksbooks.com. Well, while I was on there checking out this free chart, thank you to the Flosstuber who showed that. Again, I think it was Janet. While I was on there, I happened to be going through some other free patterns that they had. I'm going to show you a couple pictures of an advent calendar. There's like 25 days or maybe even more than that for the month of December. Check out these adorable free charts. You could do them individual if you wanted, or you could make yourself up a nice free advent calendar. It's adorable. I loved it. I would love to stitch this. It reminds me a lot, and this is like I said, Brooks Book is amazing. I only just recently found out about them maybe a few months back when a viewer told me about them. I love their chart, so check them out. Anyway, it reminds me of this chart that I just recently bought. It's the 12 Days of Christmas by Jim Shore. I have been meaning to buy this for so long, and I happened to see on Jen Stitchiness's video, she's doing them individual on perforated paper, which I love. I love stitching on perforated paper. I'm thinking I might do them all together. So anyway, I bought this chart today, a couple days ago, Jim Shore's 12 Days of Christmas. I'll show it up close because it's really pretty. It has beading It's got little, I don't want to call them embellishments, but the little charms, I think they come with it. Anyway, I think this is adorable. I love Jen's idea of stitching them separately. And, but I think I'm going to do them all together. So anyway, I ended up getting this week, but the Brooks books kind of reminded me of that too for some reason. Anyway, check out the free charts on brooksbooks.com. New releases, I'm going to include those here. Did you guys see the new Mirabilia? Oh, she's beautiful. Her name is Princess Ileana, and here she is. Absolutely gorgeous. I love Mirabilia. Other bits of news about Mirabilia is they listed the dates for next year's Mirabilia Australian retreat. I told myself last year that I was going to go, and unfortunately I can't because my next knee surgery is coming up. Again, I have another knee surgery after this one. And anyway, the 2021 Mirabilia Australian retreat is going to be February 6th and 7th. For more information, check out linenandthreads.com. They have information on the weekend. It's called A Weekend with Nora Corbett. I would just die to go to this. I had planned on going. I told myself when this comes around again, I'm going to go because I love Mirabilias and I would love to meet Nora Corbett. Anyway, it had a description. It said morning tea, afternoon tea, lunch. Now you got me at tea because I'm a tea drinker, and I just think that this retreat it just sounds amazing. So I'm really disappointed because February is way too soon for me to travel. My next knee surgery is going to be a complete ACL reconstruction. So that is going to be, the doctor wants to do it in October, depending on the circumstances with surgeries. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't want it to because I can't, told my husband I can't do this again right now. All the work he did on my knee this past couple weeks ago has just been really hard for me, and I can't think about another surgery right now. So as I told you guys before, he took the guts of the knee out, took the screws out, took a bunch of stuff out, did bone grafts. So those have to heal, he said, for 6 to 7 months anyway. So at least I get a break. So we'll see how I feel when October and November comes around. I may push it a little bit, maybe the end of November. We'll see how I feel. But either way, that's going to be a full reconstruction of the ACL. So that means new screws, a new graft, and at least minimum 6 months of physical therapy. This is my 3rd ACL reconstruction. So I have a lot of rehab coming up. I think I keep kicking the table, and if you're moving, sorry, my leg is balanced on a trash can. It's turned sideways, so it's elevated, so it doesn't hurt me. So if I'm moving the camera, I apologize. I'm gonna try and move it back. There we go, that's better. So because the retreat is in February, there's no way I can go to that. It's way too soon for me to travel. And again, I'll need about 6 months of physical therapy at least. So that's the Mirabilia Australia retreats, February 6th and 7th of next year. Gosh, I'm jealous for you guys, for the guys that get to go. So amazing. Other bits of news, we have some new releases from Hands On Design. She put a picture up of Silent Night and Merry and Bright. I don't remember the name of the series, but they are so cute. Those will be out next week, Kathy said. She also posted a picture of the Chock-full Bloom, which is also coming out, I believe she said next week. And that's the collaboration with Priscilla Blaine. Yeah, I love those. Those are so, so cute. 2 new releases I wanted to show from Heaven and Earth Designs. Now, there's a lot of new releases. If you go up to heavenandearthdesigns.com, click on new releases, you can see all of them. But these are 2 that really stuck with me. They are so beautiful. One is a limited edition. So if you're interested at all in this one, it's called Magic Study. It is gorgeous. Look at those colors. The other one I wanted to tell you about is called Her Butterfly Fairy Tale. I believe it's an Amy Stewart, and I saw it on Amy Stewart's Facebook page. Gorgeous. If you can, I don't know how the picture is going to show up on your computers or TVs, but look at all the butterflies. Just amazing. Okay, some other new releases that I saw that I believe are PDF only. I don't think that Jardin Privé from their website is sending charts out, but you can check with your needle workshops. But I saw it on her email, Jardin Privé, Love, Friends, Home, which I think is so cute. So when I went on her website, it said PDF, and then underneath it said paper chart, I think, and it said impossible. So I thought I read somewhere that they're not shipping right now. The other three I thought that were really cute is Budapest. And then after that, we have Salem. Cute, cute. And we have Napapiri. And then I also happened to be on the website and saw, I don't know if it's a new release, but it's really pretty. It's a box, or like a, it's not a drum, but like a box. It's a pin keep called Pick Alpin. That is on Jardin Privé, JARDINPRIVE.com. So check them out. Really, really cute. And then I saw a post about Blackbird Designs. Somebody posted and said that the First Winds of Autumn Merry Christmas drum will be released later this year. That is awesome. Loose Feathers Summer, Autumn, Winter from 2011 have been reprinted and will be shipping out at the end of the week. Very cool. I love that the Blackbirds have been coming out with some of the charts that they had before that we weren't able to get. I think that's just so awesome. I have a new Blackbird start, which I'll show. I featured it on my Instagram yesterday. It's beautiful, and I'll show that in a few minutes. Another bit of news and an announcement. Happy birthday. Today is Flosstuber Niecy Lynn's birthday. So Niecy Lynn, if you're watching, I hope you're having a great day. I wish you a happy, happy birthday. And I wish you could go out and do things, but as you mentioned on your floss tube, this virus, you can't do anything. So have a happy birthday, my friend. And I look forward to seeing your next floss tube. If you have not checked out Niecy Lynn, her floss tube, it's N-I-E-C-I-E Lynn on Flosstube. She's hilarious. Her finishes are gorgeous. Check her out on Flosstube, you guys. Giveaway winners. We have some winners. The first chart is Kringles by Little House Needleworks. Now, I don't want to take it out because if this is someone's chart, it is so cute. And the winner of Kringles, the question was, name your favorite beverage. Now, I forgot to put down some of everybody's favorite beverage. I mentioned favorite beverage, black tea. I love vanilla. It's by the Republic of Tea. It's vanilla nut. Anything vanilla nut I love. I don't care what brand it is. But black tea for me. I also forgot to mention I love club soda. It's one of my favorite drinks. I love sparkling water. And Frangelico. Someone mentioned another one of my favorites is Amaretto and Bailey's. Those are my favorite drinks. So the winner of Kringles is Shabby Rose. Congratulations, Shabby Rose. You hopefully will be stitching this beautiful, beautiful chart by Little House Needleworks. My email address is stacer5. It's STACER number 5 at AOL.com. Shabby Rose, send me your address. And this chart will be mailed by my husband since I still can't go out and do anything. I haven't been able to do a lot. And in fact, I don't have my mini tree that I always have up. I just, without him, he's actually out doing some errands. So I can't set things up without him. I just don't have the energy yet. I'm still very, very tired, and I'm not as weak as I was, but I'm really tired. So congratulations, Shabby Rose. Number 2 was the Cross Stitcher Magazine May edition. This is probably one of my favorites so far because I love this pillow. It's different. And I love the duck pattern. I don't know, let's see. I showed the duck pattern last time. It is really, really cute. Let's see if I can find it real quick. This magazine's got some great cross stitches in it. I'm discontinuing it, so I won't be getting these to send you anymore. Some of the patterns have a lot of back stitching. I don't do back. I mean, I'll do a little bit, but not a lot of back stitching. Anyway, it had a really cute duck pattern in it. I'm not exactly sure what page it was on, but it was super. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, man. Look at this wedding dress. It's on black. Holy Moses, that's beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is the May edition. Wow, that's pretty. It's even got a little bit of color on the bouquet. Anyway, Cross Stitcher Magazine May edition if you're interested in these patterns. But the duck one was just, I can't believe that's called Wedding Bell. That was beautiful. The veil is on here. Oh, it's even got a little bag, the little wedding bag for the money bag. Cute. Anyway, okay. The winner of the Cross Stitcher magazine, 63 Denny, 63 DENI. Congratulations, send me an email. This is your magazine. It also has the insert that just fell out and I'm putting it right back in. So congratulations, 63 Denny. The next giveaway was 14 count Helix. This is really pretty fabric. I do have more Ada as a giveaway in the next coming videos. I do giveaways for Ada and Linen, but check this out. Isn't that pretty? It's called Helix by Picture This Plus, and again, this was 14 count. Not a huge piece. It is 12 by 17, which is good enough for a good project. Really pretty Helix. I like this. I might get me a bigger cut in a Linen. The winner of the 14 count, I hear the mailman, so you might hear my dog start barking though behind me. If he hears the mailman, he goes nuts. Maybe my, there he goes. I hear him, thank you. He tells me every day. Okay, he's gone. Anyway, so Deuce tells me every day when the mailman is here. So he does a good job and he gets a cookie every time he tells me. So anyway, back to giveaways. 14 count Helix Ada is, I don't know if it's Jude or Judy Morse, M-O-R-S-E. Her favorite drink is vanilla Coke, which sounds really good. I'm not a Coke drinker or Pepsi. I don't like that, but I love vanilla so much. I would love to try vanilla Coke. So Jude or Judy Morse, get a hold of me. You won the fabric. Congratulations, you guys. Okay, next up, I had a couple questions on comments. I love your comments. I love getting them. So thank you, everybody. Debbie asked, was my birthday March 31st? Yes, it was. I had a good day. My husband made it a really great day. He bought me a cake and flowers, and he got me a movie that I already had, but that's okay. It was the thought that counts. Georgette asked, when I stitch a long dog, do I use one color or do I use a variety of colors? I've only recently started Hoity Toity, which is multiple colors. I'm using Mrs. Sada's silks, and I showed that last video. I don't have any progress on it, so I'm not going to show it this time, but I am going to be starting for Stitch Mania the long dog, the one with the Australia, New Zealand, I think it's called Anak, and I'm going to be starting that. I want to do it all in black. Now, I love variegated colors. I love the floss people use for long dogs. So you could use both. You can pick one color. Does not have to be the color that they have picked out. I want to do black. That's just my choice. But check out some of the variegated flosses out there, because I've seen long dogs done in variegated floss. It's just gorgeous. Beautiful. Angela asked if I'd ever seen the black designs, since we're talking about black stitching, stitching with black floss, by Ronnie Rowe, R-O-N-N-I-E, R-O-W-E designs. I have never heard of that. So I went on the website, RonnieRoweDesigns.com. Oh, they've got some really beautiful stuff. Very different. And I'll show a couple of pictures. Lady Liberty I thought was beautiful. They've got a lot of black work. They've got a lot of gold work. Check out their stuff, because it isn't just single colors. They have multiple colors of designs, and they're just fantastic. So RonnieRoweDesigns.com. So thank you, Angela, for telling me about that, because I had not heard of them. Last question was from Mari. She asked, I had mentioned that I like to stitch in white. My white doesn't always look as nice and neat as some of the other stitches. I think that's a common problem with white, because I hear a lot of other floss tubers talk about sometimes their stitches look kind of messy. Mine do too. So this is not unusual for white stitching, but she asked if I used 1 or 2 threads. It depends on the fabric. So I like 32 count. I like 28 count. I use 2 threads because I like good coverage. I've heard 40 count, 36, you can use 1 thread. It would look good. So I use 2 threads, and yes, sometimes it does tend to look a little messy, but I just kind of railroad my stitches, which means, if you don't know what railroading means, I don't do them for, when I make my X, I make my first leg, I come up, and as you're going down into your last part to make your X, go through the 2 flosses, split your floss and go down the middle of them, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, watch a video on YouTube for railroading stitches. It's real easy. You just go down, instead of making your X like normal, you just go down through the middle of your 2 threads. It lays a little bit nicer. So I tend to railroad sometimes if they really do start looking messy. I'll go through the last part of my X as a railroad stitch. It looks a little bit better. She also asked, do I use Hardinger fabric? No, I don't. I just use regular linen or sometimes Aida. There is one more question. Teresa had asked, have I checked out abcstitch.com's chart? There's, I guess, a bird. There are 27 birds in a tree, and she said she thought of me. I need to find this chart. 27 birds. I'm a bird junkie. I love birds, my crows, my ravens. I just heard the crows in the backyard because I leave unsalted peanuts for them. So I just heard them a little while ago, but thank you, Teresa, for telling me about that. I did go look. I have not found that chart you were talking about yet. Okay, here's another part. I had mentioned in my last video that I wanted people to tell me the name of their shop. If you have an Etsy shop or a website shop that we can all take a look at, I want to give you guys a shout out and a special giveaway. So I have 7, is it 7 or 9? Hold on, different shops to tell you guys about. This is a feature because I want everybody to go check these shops out because I did, and they're fantastic. So the first one is from Nicole. Her shop is called, and I'm going to put the name of each shop after I give the name, DerRabeCreations. She is on Etsy, DerRabe Creations by Nicole. She has cross-stitch charts and crochet charts, project and tote bags, hand-dyed Aida and wool, floss drops. I saw some drawstring bags and some yarn on her website. So check out DerRabeCreations on Etsy. That is shop number 1. So for what I'm going to do, I'm going to list these 9 different shops. The giveaway for this video, I'm going to pick 2 or 3 in the next video. If you're interested in participating in this giveaway, let me know in comments, because what I'm going to do is list 9 shops. If I pick your name, you get to choose what shop, and I'm going to have a cap of about $25 or $30 for your giveaway. You can go into the shop of your choice and pick what you want. I'm going to pay for it, and either I or the shop owner will mail it to you. So it's going to be it's going to be fun because I want to give these shout outs to these shop owners, and it's going to be fun. So you might want to write down these shop names so you can go in and check, because if I pick your name, you get to choose any of the shops. And like I said, $25, $30, somewhere around there, you can pick whatever you want if I draw your name next video. You're going to list this in comments if you're interested in this giveaway. So DerRabeCreations was number 1. Number 2 is KathiesPOSIES, KathiesPOSIES, Posies on Etsy. Check her out. If I didn't mention, the other store was on Etsy too. Kathy has the most beautiful project bags that are a little bit different. Sometimes she uses lace, sometimes she uses vintage linen and trim. And so go check out KathiesPOSIES. And again, I'm posting the picture on Etsy. Her name is Kathy, and she's got some beautiful bags. Also, she has face masks. If you're interested, check her out. Shop number 3 is called TheThreadbare, B-A-R-E, Needle. TheThreadbareneedle. Her name is Mandy on Etsy. Check her out. She's got beautiful hand-dyed pearl cotton, and she's planning on putting stitched purses, needle books, and pin cushions. So check out TheThreadbareneedle on Etsy. When you search on Etsy, sometimes you have to put it all as one word. So if you can't find it, try doing it all one word. Number 4, the StitchKnotty. Knotty is K-N-O-T-T-Y on Etsy. Her name is Cindy. She has dyed yarn, variegated yarn, speckle yarn, And she loves to use saturated colors, and also mentioned using dye custom colors for clients. She also has a website, StitchKnotty. No, I'm sorry. This is her email address, StitchKnotty@yahoo.com. She mentioned a coupon code. So I don't know if that's for me. It might just be like for me when I purchase your, if you choose her shop and I make the purchase, it might be for me. I'm not sure. I got to clarify that. But anyway, check out Etsy, StitchKnotty. Shop number 5 is Needle Art on Charts. Check her out on, she has a website, www.needleartoncharts.com. She is on Facebook. She's on Instagram. She has Picture This Plus fabric, scissors, and a lot of Nashville goodies. So go check her out. If I draw your name, maybe that's one of the shops you want to pick. Number 6, DLKsCrafts. DLKsCrafts on Etsy. Her name's Darlene. She has grime guards. Grime guards, sometimes I haven't had a lot of luck finding grime guards, and she's got a lot of them. They're pretty. So check out grime guards. Those, I wish I could show you a Q-snap. They are the fabric that goes around a Q-snap to protect it from not getting dirty, your fabric. DLKsCrafts. Grime guards, I saw some really pretty face scrubbies, like for your face, and thread drops. So check her out on Etsy. Number 7, we've got Colourfever, and color is spelled C-O-L-O-U-R. Fever. Franzi is her name. Etsy is the shop, so check out Etsy. Colourfever, hand-dyed yarn, and cross-stitch patterns, cotton threads, silks, and I saw one, I think I saw a couple needle miters, one needle miter. So check out Colourfever on Etsy. Shop number 8, the 805 Stitcher. Now I've bought a lot of project bags from Tara, and she's become my friend. She's here in California, not too far from me. The 805 Stitcher, Tara, does project bags. They're beautiful. Check her out. She is getting ready for a new grandbaby. So I don't know. I think her shop is still available. So I just looked this morning and she has project bags on there. So congratulations, Tara. It's coming. Baby boy is coming. So check out the 805 Stitcher on Etsy. She's great. She also has fast shipping. The last one I want to mention is Lisa Dye, and her website is for machine embroidery. She's on Etsy. She is called Primitive Keepers, and she also has a website, www.primitivekeepers.com. And again, her name is Lisa Machine Embroidery. Beautiful stuff. I went on there and there's so many beautiful things. I wish I knew how to do that. So those are your 9 shops to choose from. If you want to participate, comment below and say, I'd love, just tell me you want to be part. Oh, don't say the word giveaway. Whatever you do, the trolls will come. Don't say the word giveaway. So if you want to participate, in comments, just say the name of the shop. Maybe you can just check out a couple shops, and if you were to pick a shop, pick one of those 9 that I just mentioned, and I'm going to draw 2 or 3 names, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You will have the choice to pick whatever you want in their shop within $25 to $30. So again, comments, just name the name of the shop that you checked out that you're interested in. That'll work. Don't say giveaway. Okay, let me show you some whips. I worked on Hawk Run Hollow. No, a year at Hawk Run. This is the entire chart. You guys have seen this before. I'm on the 3rd March. I just finished February and I've got a lot of progress on the lion. And this is the whole chart. It's beautiful. This is a year at Hawk Run Hollow, Carriage House samplings, and my progress for this week. This is on 20 count vintage country mocha. The lion has developed. Look at him roar. Isn't he pretty? I've changed the colors some, not much. Most of them are the called for colors. I did change the color of that heart. I don't remember. I'd have to look it up to see what I used, because The called for color did not come up. It didn't show very good. And so anyway, that's my progress so far on a year at Hawk Run. This is a pretty bag that I love. It was made by Kindred Stitcher. She has pretty bags. Isn't that a beautiful bag? I love the ghosts on the sides. Here's the back. I have not seen her post. I think it's Kindred Stitcher Designs on Instagram. She also has a floss tube. Hold on, discomfort here. Anyway, I believe I saw on her last floss tube that she's not doing bags for a while. I think she's taking a little bit of a break. So, but I think she still has some posted. So check out Kindred Stitcher Designs on Instagram. Okay, next bit of progress. Anne Grimshaw. Let me just tell you, Anne is trying to get the best of me. She is so beautiful. This is the one that got messed up. I mentioned on the last video that the fabric was destroyed and I had to restart her. So I'm doing this corner here. I got a couple alphabets and I finished this circle right there. This is by the Scarlet Letter. And it is also on 28 count. I had to switch it because that's all I had in my stash. My husband and I both, he helped me because I can't walk very well. I can't walk at all. He helped me dye it. So it came out to be a tan color, kind of a little bit of a rose, but it's a tan color. And that's my progress. I got that circle done. I'm officially past the point of when it was destroyed. So I'm now working on progress. I'm excited. Now, something funny. These letters, the I and the P right here, are eyelet stitches. I don't do specialty stitches. At least I didn't think I did. And when I saw it coming, have you ever like watched a horror movie and when you know something scary is coming, that horror music comes into the background? That music I had in my head when I saw specialty stitches coming, it was like scary. But eyelet stitches are our friends. They're easy. They're fun, actually. I enjoy them. And I don't think I can really get it. Maybe I can get a super close up of the eyelet stitches, but they were a lot of fun. Anyway, and I had to retake out the circle part here because the only bad thing about stitching this is if you're one stitch off, your whole design is messed up. So I had to go back and fix something, but it wasn't that bad. Everything's perfect now and I'm happy. I think it's beautiful. And I'm real happy with the fabric. Let me see if I can show you the fabric a little bit better against white. So you can see it is kind of a tan, kind of a rosy color. So I'm real happy with how the color came out. I think my husband did a good job helping me dye it. So that is Anne Grimshaw. The next bit of progress, actually this is, which one is it? Oh, it's a new start. This was supposed to be a Mania start and I started it anyway. I couldn't help myself. When you see something so beautiful, you just can't help yourself. And it's coming out so beautiful. This is Stables at Hollyberry Farm by Stacey Nash. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous chart. It reminds me growing up every couple times a year, maybe around Easter, spring break, and summertime, we spent time on my aunt's ranch. So we had to clean pens, we had to clean horses, clean horseshoes, clean out their feet. So I had a lot of experience on my aunt's ranch and I miss riding horses, and hopefully I can get back there. But I started, this border is beautiful. I decided to start in the bottom corner for some reason, and I'll show you my progress. It's so pretty. It is on 32 count Ren by Picture This Plus, and I keep losing my board. Get an idea. And the fabric reminds me, this sounds silly, but it reminds me of horses. It is, I don't know how to describe it, why it reminds me so much of, that's a good picture here. But anyway, it reminds me of I don't know, something about it reminds me of horses. But anyway, the coloring that the color threads are gorgeous. So that's my progress so far on Stables at Hollyberry Farm. That was a market release. And last but not least is another new start. This is in the Blackbird Design Sweet Land of Liberty book. I am stitching this gorgeous patriotic chart. I never thought that I was really into patriotic stitching. I mean, it's not that I don't like my country, because I do, but I have done some things. In fact, I have a finished back here, the American flag. But anyway, look at that beauty. Isn't that something else? Yeah, that's gorgeous. So I decided to start it. It is on 32 count taupe. I don't know how to say that word. Taupe. Taupe. Anyway, here's my progress. Taupe. It's a beautiful fabric, really pretty color. I'm going to put this against the white again so you get an idea. There we go. Let's get this out of here. Taupe. Oh my God. You would think that I didn't learn English when I was a kid. So that's going to be really beautiful. I love it. That's just something else. Those are that's my progress for the week. I'm going to check the times 1 second. Okay, I wanted to check the times to see how I was doing. So I wanted to tell you something weird that my cat did. I got some fabric from the Primitive Hare. I love the Primitive Hare, and I love she has an Etsy shop too. She's in Italy, I believe. Anyway, so I got some fabric, beautiful fabric. This one happens to be Berlin, but this is just an example. This is not the fabric I'm going to talk to you about. The one was called Old Salem, I think. Anyway, you can smell the coffee in it. It smells so good. The other day I was sitting on the floor looking at one of my mania possibilities, which I'm going to talk about Stitch Mania and the choices that I made next week. But I'm sitting on the floor and I've got my fabric, which is similar to this, but a little bit different. This one, like I said, is Berlin. And it smells so good of coffee. When I took it out, there were actual coffee granules that fell out of the fabric. So I'm like, okay, that's a, okay. So I shook it out really good. It smells so good. Anyway, and I folded it up and I put it up on my table. I come in later that night and my cat has chewed all over this fabric. She's gnawed on it like she loved the taste of the coffee, which can't be healthy for a cat. So I worried about her all night long. You've met her, Callie. She ended up like, she gnawed on it so much. There was no damage to the fabric, but like the saliva from the cat like made these lines all through the fabric, and it was so weird, but she was fascinated by the coffee. Thankfully I shook it out, because otherwise she would have had some granules in whatever it was some kind of substance in her mouth. So if you get the fabric, make sure and shake it out. And I ended up having to rinse it out and wash it out because it had, she had cat saliva all over it. And God, I worried about her. I thought, was the coffee gonna hurt her? But she's fine. This was days ago and she's fine. But something to keep in mind when you get that, the fabric is fantastic. It's just, when you put a black, especially like, I'm gonna put a black, I think it's is it the Raven? I think it's the Raven. One of them is Old Salem and one of them calls for Berlin. I don't know which chart it is, but when you put black on that, that is just gonna look fantastic. So just keep in mind, if you have fabric laying around that smells like coffee, your cat might be attracted to it. That cat. Anyway, I rinsed it out really good. It still has all of the lines that came out from her when she had like sucked on the fabric came out. So the fabric's perfect and she didn't damage it, and she's okay. Let me show a few things of haul that I got. I do still plan on having a sampler chart parade, but I have some charts that are coming, and I also have 2 giveaways. So let's make those in about 2 weeks. That might be Mania. In a couple weeks, I plan on doing a sampler chart for all the sampler lovers out there. So I'm sorry I didn't have it this time, but I want to wait for the stash that's coming in. It's being mailed to me right now. Something I wanted to show, which, where did my board go again? I lost it. This free chart that I got from Kindred Stitcher. I've made a lot of orders through Kindred Stitcher lately. It's ridiculous. But anyway, look at this chart. I'm thinking about maybe doing it for Mania, but it calls for Weeks Dye Works, Belsois, and I don't see a DMC color conversion, so I don't think I'll be able to start it for Mania. But look at this adorable chart she sent. It was a free chart with my order. I just think that's so, so cute. That little witch, and I love the skull and the stick. I love how the stick is like kind of crooked, but this is going to be stitched up. This will be definitely, I might even just try and do my own color conversion and make it a Mania start. We'll see. But anyway, that's what she sent this month. It's so cute. The Primitive Needle. Compliments from Kindred Stitcher. So here's some haul. I got a PDF file, Springtime. This is an Etsy shop called Crochet A Go-Go. This coloring is not going to come out very well because of my printer. But anyway, there's the name of the shop on Etsy. Springtime. Isn't that cute? I wish, you know, if I can find it, I'll insert the picture of, it's so much prettier than what I'm showing. But anyway, I think that is just so cute. A little bit of haul I got was some beautiful colors from Classic Colorworks. I don't remember if this was this month or last month's Color of the Month Club, but these beautiful purples. Look at those. I thought it's called Wild Plum. Amethyst, Fleur de Lilac, Blooming Crocus, Boysenberry Jam, Pickled Beets, and Pansy Purple. I just thought these were so beautiful. I wanted to show you guys real quick. Teresa Kogut, I got her charts. You guys have all seen these. This is Pet All the Dogs, which of course I had to get. But because I have dogs and cats, it was hard to choose between Pet All the Dogs or do I want to do Hug All the Cats. I think it's called Hug All the Cats. Hug All the Cats. It says it right here. Anyway, awesome. I got that. I got this book, Celebrate, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous book. It has got all kinds of stuff. It's got Frosty the Snow, or like a snowman with a bird on his nose. We've got a scarecrow with crows. Christmas. Oh, this is pretty. Merry Christmas. But anyway, check this book out by Teresa Kogut. It is worth the purchase. It's so beautiful. So do I do Pet All the Dogs or Hug All the Cats? I don't know. Here's one that I got a little late for Easter, but I'm excited. Easter Berry Babies. That is so cute. I got the silk. I'm thinking about trying it. It's got a little silk gauge in there that you stitch on. And anyway, I think that's really cute. Erica Michaels. Another chart that I loved by Bendy Stitchy. It's called Hildy's Strawberry Patch. Isn't that cute? She's riding a ladybug. That is so cute. By Bendy Stitchy. I thought that was adorable. So I got this. Let me show it without, see if I could do it without a glare. Very cute. And another one that I got that I loved was called Come to the Water by Lone Elm Lane. I thought that was so beautiful. If I could figure out how to do a circle like that and make it into what they did, I think that's gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at the water, all the ripples and the house. Anyway, that's the name of the chart. Oh, this is another pretty one. The Scarlet House Strawberry House. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's pretty. Strawberry House. Okay, and last but not least, nope, I'm going to do a couple more. We have to do Liz Matthews because these are awesome. You've seen these. I think it's called Bower Birds. Look at how gorgeous that is. There's the white stitching again I was just talking about. Bower Birds. And AL Motif Sampler. That's gorgeous. I think it's so pretty. This is stitched on buttercream from Lakeside Linen, which I've heard is hard to find. So we will see if I can find some of that. Last but not least, we have Charleston, which is gorgeous. I was kitting this one up. I don't know when I'll start it, but it's going to get kitted up. That's so beautiful. Charleston, hello from Liz Matthews. And last but not least is one that I absolutely love, the Seine. I'm going to take it out. I love the Seine. This is called, it's by the Sampler Company, designed by Brenda Keys. I Went to Church Sampler. Hold on just a second. There we go. Look at that. This is probably my favorite Brenda Keys. It is so beautiful. And I love the saying on it. Now, the saying says, I went to church on Sunday. My love, she passed me by. I knew her mind was changing by the roving of her eye. So I asked my husband, is her eye roving in his direction because she's in love with him? Is that how he knew her mind was changing? Or is it roving and looking at other guys? My husband. I love it. I went to church on Sunday. My love, she passed me by. I knew her mind was changing by the roving of her eye. So which is it? Is it that she's in love with him? She's looking at him? Or is she looking at, she doesn't like him anymore and he lost her? Could be a sad chart or a happy chart. But I'm fascinated by it. I am totally fascinated with those trees, the Seine. This is going to be stitched up soon. I think it's beautiful. Okay guys, that's it for my video. I'm getting tired and I'm probably going to go back and lay on my couch again. Thank you so much. Don't forget about the shops I mentioned. 9 different shops if you're interested in giveaways. The 2 giveaways for this video, no, 2 or 3. I'm going to pick 2 or 3 names. And it's $25 to $30, any of the 9 shops that I listed. Check them out, see what interests you, and put a comment that you're interested in the shop, which shop. Don't say the word giveaway. Thank you everybody for joining me, and I will see you guys next Friday. Bye guys.